Well, I actually saw someone post about Plexus and started to try and get my sugar cravings under control. But I want to share with you kind of what I was going through before I started Plexus. What if when you looked through it, and I'm going to read it so I try not to cry. What if when you looked through a picture album and every time you saw a certain picture you thought, this is the last time I felt good? What if when you looked at that picture you also thought, that was the last time I remember feeling like a good mom? And what if that picture was taken 8 years ago? What if right after that picture was taken, your doctor put you on a medication that would send your body reeling headfirst into an autoimmune disease that would not be correctly diagnosed until 2 years later? What if, despite medication and perfect lab work, you continued to get worse year after year? What if you woke up tired every morning no matter what time you went to bed? What if you had to ask your oldest child to watch the younger two so you could lay down every day? What if you only had enough energy to do one errand per day? And sometimes not even that. What if you constantly told your children, no, we can't go to the park, no, we can't go to the aquarium, no, we can't go to the beach. Mama is too tired. What if every time your husband asked about planning a day trip or a vacation, you asked, is there a place to lay down? What if your brain fog was so bad you could not read novels anymore and you are an English teacher? That was really hard. What if your sugar cravings were so bad you felt as if they controlled your life? What if you shook until you ate a heavy carb but then crashed with fatigue after? What if you continued to put on large amounts of weight no matter the diet or the exercise plan you followed? What if you cried to your doctor that your fatigue and sugar cravings were so bad you felt helpless? And what if he patted you on the back and told you it was your disease and you would always be that way? What if you started to become angry all the time and you didn't know why? What if you began dropping your friends? When you visited your hometown, you hid in your house for fear of seeing someone? What if you became so hopeless you began to wonder if your husband and children were better off without you? What if you were so mortified by what you looked like, you asked your husband to make sure there was a closed casket at your funeral so no one would see you? What if in 2014 your health became so poor you started writing letters to your children so they had them when you died? What if despite all that, you desperately wanted to get back to the classroom, so you took a step of faith? And what if you got a job teaching and you were so excited you felt like the world was coming back in focus, and then you remembered you had no energy to go work even part-time? What if you picked up the phone twice to quit this job you wanted so badly before you even started? But I hung up. What if one day you cried out to God and gave him your body and asked him to use it however he wanted and give you the strength to obey? And what if a few days later, after that, a friend posted about Plexus and you ordered? What if 8 weeks in, you were sure it was not working? What if you kept being consistent anyway? What if your kids hugged you and said, I like who you are now? And you started to have hope? What if at 3 months into Plexus you only needed a 20-minute nap after work instead of 2 hours? And what if at 4 months you didn't need a nap at all? What if you can read novels again and you can grade essays really well? What if you were planning vacations and are confident you can go all day and have fun with your family without laying down? What if you can say yes to your children having friends over because you are not too tired anymore? What if you can say yes to your children, we can do this, or we can do that, or go here, or go there, because you won't need a nap? What if you now have 2 jobs and find that the one you were never expecting, the one you weren't looking for, is wonderful and fulfilling and you love it too? What if because of all that suffering, you are now able to help people that are suffering too? What if your children are happier because you are happier? And what if your husband says all the time, you amaze me, you amaze me? What if now you wake every day with joy? And what if now you're planning for life instead of death? What if every time you looked at a packet of Slim, you thought, I'm back? And that is my testimony. And that is why I share Plexus.